do we care about the money? Like, I feel like Dave is completely wrong in that, Dave, any team that signs Derek Carr in the NFC South,
2 for 2,
they will be the immediate favorite to win the division. I feel like teams are going to get reckless, Kevin, and Derek Carr is going to make $40+ million.
But why does that mean it has to be us then?
No, it doesn't.
Like if you're saying teams in the NFC South are going to get reckless, you're right. The division is wide open. Open. So why do the Saints have to be crazy like everybody else?
In that they need a quarterback. So if Atlanta or Carolina is in the mix, wants to sign him, does that give you any pause about because whoever, I mean, I'm just going to lay it out there. Whoever signs Derek Carr immediately, and it's not even like I'm saying this dude is Joe Montana, but whoever signs him immediately vaults into first place for most likely to win the NFC South.
What? Are you serious?
Who? If
I just look at the alternatives.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, that's the thing, Kevin. If you don't want,
is he the best available free agent quarterback on the market this offseason?
I mean, Aaron Rodgers might become available. Lamar Jackson might, but
Aaron Rodgers is definitely hitting the free agent market. He is
no. I mean, you got to trade for Aaron Rodgers, Dave.
Oh, you got
to trade for.
All right.
Yeah, well, and Lamar probably too.
I just feel
first.
Derek Carr is not. I think Derek Carr might be a better option for Andy Dalton. I think Derek Carr is great for maybe 1-2 years. I do not think Derek Carr is some kind of long-term Drew Brees Hall of Fame.
I hear David then.
And that being the case, I certainly don't think it's worth it to overpay for him just to keep him around for a year or two. You're better off just waiting a year, being patient, sticking with what you've got, and blowing it all next year, in my opinion.
Dave, if the Saints were to sign Derek Carr, and assuming, right now it's trending like Aaron Rodgers might go to the Raiders. So for the sake of this exercise, let's say Aaron Rodgers goes to Las Vegas. He's in the AFC. If Derek Carr comes to the Saints, who would you rank ahead of him as an NFC quarterback?
So who's quarterbacking Tampa Bay next year?
Well, I'm just
Kyle Trask.
Yeah,
Brock Purdy.
Sure,
Brock Purdy.
Let's say Baker Mayfield is quarterbacking.
Is in worse shape than mine. Kevin.
No, I thought Brock Purdy had to miss like a whole year.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Trey Lance only had one game this year, and he played in a monsoon. So, jury's still out on him. Daniel Jones, trending up. Daniel Jones, trending up. So,
I would make a run at him too, by the way, if the Giants don't bring him back. But.
Yeah. It's a compelling argument, Andrew. And
who's better, like Kirk Cousins? Matt Stafford coming off a dead elbow?
No, I thought Matt Stafford was retiring.
No, he's coming back.
He's coming back.
Dak's better.
No,
I would take Dak.
Better, but Dak's got loser stink all over him, though. Dak will never come through.
Gino,
playoffs, you ain't doing shit in the playoffs.
Gino,
who else is better than Carr in the NFC?
Gino.
In the NFC, I would take Dak over Derek Carr.
Okay. So I'll give you that. You got one. Mm-hmm. Keep going. What else?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh my God,
that's two. I'll give you that one.
This is depressing.
Gino. I would take Gino over. I would take Gino over Derek Carr. That's 3.
That might be even. 3. That might be push.
3. Cousins.
You need to trade.
It's not. I mean, he's top 5.
No.
He's top 5.
Cousins is
Carr is top 5.
Cardinals.
I mean,
Joe Flacco Super Bowl winner, man.
But Kevin Murray ain't playing.
Murray over Carr. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Murray ain't playing until November, though.
And he's short.
My point here is the NFC blows.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get.
Point made.
And so like Derek Carr, I think we all hear that name and we're all just like, Daniel Jones, same thing. But you get those guys, and if Dennis Allen can just continue to orchestrate an elite defense and you have a middling quarterback, that might be enough to win the division. Might be enough.
Here's the question, Kevin.
Hold on, Ralph. The Vikings went murderer's row on their schedule. Week after week, just taking teams to the cleaners in the final 2 minutes of the game with Kirk Cousins. And that was all it took because they played in the NFC.
That's right. But, Kevin, the kids like to call it the fear of missing out. So here's my question.
I've never heard of
kids. If you know that Carolina, the choice is either the Saints get him or somebody in the NFC South gets him. I know you'll never give a draft pick for him, a high draft pick. I'm not even going to ask you that because I know the answer will be no. But how high of salary would you be willing to pay David Carr?
Nice.
There it
is.
Ding, ding.
Where's the
Derek Carr? How much would you be willing to pay?
Raph ne peut pas dire le nom de quelqu'un correctement.
How much would you be willing to pay him to keep him away from other NFC South teams? Now I've lost my mojo. I'm off. I'm scared.
Wait. So he is going to be. The deal would be a 5-year deal.
Yeah. Like, where are you going to go? Like, he's going to the Saints or he's going to somebody else in the South?
He's 32, so let's say 4-year deal.
Okay, 4-year deal, and I would have to pay him.
No, you don't have to. But if you don't, the NFC South gets it. Somebody else.
What is the most that I would pay him?
What is the most you pay him? And I want people in the chat to say this too.
Okay, so the most average per year. $16.
16?
Yeah. See, this is what you get.
That's fucking illegal.
It is. Man.
Right now, his contract is about $40 million a year.
$40 million.
Yes.
And it gets guaranteed.
An oil baron?
He is. It gets fully guaranteed on February 15th, Kevin.
Jeez.
Well,
Insane.
This is a fun exercise. Wait a minute. What about Matt Ryan? Isn't he out there? Isn't he an option?
Yeah.
Another one that's barely his arm is barely.
I'm Bernie Sanders in that Deus and
he's the odd man out for the graphic.
Matt Ryan just said today that he wants to come back. He wants to keep playing.
We've for years we have kicked around this fantasy idea of what if Matt Ryan played for the Saints. Would you take Matt Ryan
or Andy Dalton?
He's only going to play like 1 year. He was
if I guaranteed you that Matt Ryan would play 2 years for the Saints and go 4-0 against the Falcons,
take it. Boom! Sign me up.
Evan? Is that enough to a 4-0 against the Falcons over 2 years?
Can I just take 1 year?
I need details on the 4-0 though.
Nope, you get no details.
I need details. One of the 4-0s is like the most amazing game. One of the 4-0s ends with a Hail Mary at the end for the Saints. Oh, sign me to fuck up. Sign me. Matt, I'll give you my
Ralph's
good arm.
pants just got tighter.
Matt Ryan completes a Hail Mary.
No. What's the rest of the?
Was the Hail Mary like 17 yards with his dead arm?
Yeah,
it's an over the middle dump off to Rashid Shaheed, who does the rest for 70 yards.
That's not a Hail Mary. That's like a.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
No, it's a Hail Mary to Rashid, Carr with po' boys and beignets.
Yeah,
I like that.
No, it's a Hail Mary to Rashid Shaheed, the smallest guy on the field, and he still somehow high points it and is the one that comes down with the ball.
That would be funny though. Like here's the scenario: Matt Ryan throws a 1-yard touchdown pass at the buzzer, and the Saints win, and his arm is so shot that we call it a Hail Mary.
Wait, hang on. I do like the Ulrich's comment here. Matt Ryan joins the Saints, completes a 28-3 comeback win over the Falcons to exercise his demons.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Think of the movie they would make over that. But no, that's exactly what I would say. And then Matt Ryan
all
just
joking
retires
aside,
after that game.
I want no part of Matt Ryan. Zero.
Come on.
I would pay back to Derek Carr. I would pay Derek Carr to keep him away from the other NFC South teams. I would pay him $45 million a year.
His name is David.
David.
$45 million.
$45 million. 4 years,
Jesus.
$180 million.
Okay,
4 years,
you're
$180 million,
insane.
$120 million.
Ralph is so in his own head that I
Insane.
correct him and say David, and he thinks I'm right.
I know. Ralph, you're doing this for the wrong reasons. You're not supposed to overspend for a player just to keep them not
Why not?
on an opponent. Like this, that's terrible management. What did
Well, who's the Saints quarterback then, Dave?
What did they say in the? What did he say in the intro?
Andy Dalton.
What did what's his
You want
face
to go
say?
back to Andy Dalton?
No. What did Mincy say?
It wasn't bad.
That I would be a
Just to
terrible
say in the
It
GM.
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
You need better.
No, he said, "Don't let Ralph be the GM of your team." Right there in the freaking new intro is Mintz talking about how terrible of a GM Ralph would be, paying $45 million to Derek Carr.
It's not your money.
Out of spite, just so he doesn't play
That's
for
right.
one of the other 3 teams in your division, is
That's
a
right.
terrible philosophy and a terrible way to run a team. Terrible.
I will never understand why fans give a shit.
Why? Like, who
guy's
cares?
contract.
It's not my money. Why are you telling Gail how to spend her money? I mean, I am.
You know what's a terrible
Because
contract?
there is a salary cap. Like
There's not.
paying somebody paying
Dave.
paying one
You know what's a
position.
terrible contract? Michael Thomas. That's what's
Dave,
a
you know how
terrible
much
contract.
space the Saints have in 2 years? The Saints have $150 million of cap space in 2 years. $150 million.
I don't care like what they pay to like as long as the guy plays and plays reasonably well, I really don't care what his salary is. I don't care.
Therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. Is Derek Carr going to show up and play like a guy who should be making $45 million a year?
In
Well, he's the 13th. He was
in
the 13th.
NFC, yes.
He was the 13th best quarterback last year, Kevin.
In the
Andy
NFC?
Dalton was the 21st.
QBR. He was.
All right.
13th.
So
Wait, Ralph. How much you said Andy Dalton was the 21st?
in QBR,
How much? Okay, how much did we pay Andy Dalton?
like $4.
Okay,
$3 million.
okay. So that's
look
a
at your alternatives.
Stop.
No,
So that's
okay, well, we'll go
Wait,
with Joe
wait, wait,
Flacco then. We'll go with Joe Flacco.
Stop,
It's fine.
stop. That's a difference of $42 million. So Ralph, you're willing to spend the
Yes.
difference of $42 million just to upgrade your quarterback from 21st to 13th.
You're
But it
totally right,
make
Dave.
Joe-
We'll go with Mason Rudolph. It's fine.
But it'll make Joe Tepper of Carolina sad that he couldn't get David Carr.
What do you want? You want Jacoby? You want
I would
Jacoby
rather
Brissett?
stick with Andy Dalton if I'm being
Oh my
honest
God.
with you.
Oh my.
All right. So
I just don't think Derek Carr is the future of this team. Like,
but
let's not waste money on a stopgap. Let's not waste money on a bridge. Derek
It's
Carr
not
is a
your
bridge.
money. Why do you care?
Because
bridges, people
because you
need
can
bridges,
spend that money
Dave.
on an offensive line to
People
start
need
building an
bridges,
offensive line
Dave.
that's going to help protect the guy you are going to build your franchise.
Spend your
around.
29th pick on a guard, and then you.
All right.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.